Previously on Blue Healers.
What's he doing here? This is not right. What is he doing here? He murdered my son.
I'm not the bastard, Baxter. That's news to you, is it? Police. Harry Baxter, you're under arrest.
You have anything with Ben?
I don't know yet. Sarge?
Now, Kelly, Joss, who's first here?
Your bomb. Was it Semtex?
Why?
Well, I heard a rumour that some black market Semtex...
I don't think we're interested in rumours.
Yes, we are.
Sue's not around.
Oh, she's somewhere, I suppose. Look, some stuff went missing from Army Ordnance. And there was some sort of hush-hush inquiry and some bloke got suspended.
What bloke?
I don't know.
Name, Rocket. I need a name.
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know. All I know is that he was an ex-commando.
Commando?
Yeah. I wouldn't go near him for £1 million.
Why not?
Because he's as mad as hell, that's why.
Come on. You're a Vietnam vet, you know the drill. It's grounds, mate. Everything that isn't nailed down. Of course, it's Army issue. Didn't Rocket word you up? Best Semtex there is. That's all you need to know.
I might want to know who else has had any of it.
Now that, you definitely don't need to know.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be buying from the same batch as that idiot that used it on the coppers up in Mount Thomas, would I?
No way. Who told you that?
Word round the traps.
Oh, jeez, you are kidding me. A cop. Wasn't here. Never met you. I'm out of this, pal.
Not an option, pal. I know your rank, your serial number, the commando unit you served with, the date of your dishonourable discharge, and exactly which ordnance depot you knocked the explosives off from. So don't even think about it.
Where's the rest of you? You're not even wired up, are you?
Why would I want this on record? That was my station and one of my people that got blown up. So why would I care if you went down as an accessory to murder or just went down?
Hey, take it easy. I swear I didn't know. Wouldn't have touched him if I did.
Keep talking.
What was he thinking? That stupid old bastard. Letting her get used for something like that.
You want to walk away from here? That stupid old bastard had better have a name.
Well, I think it's beautiful, Ben, but...
I thought you'd rather have the catch rather than the chain.
You know, this is too much.
No.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I do.
Haven't you people got work to do?
You want to tell me what's going on? Listen, we've been trying to find you for 2 hours.
Thought you wanted me out of your hair.
There's Doc Parkinson.
That's who sold Barry Baxter the bomb, and probably the gear for his amphetamine cook as well.
With the greatest respect, what the hell do you think you're doing?
A damn sight more than you two.
You just can't run over a homicide investigation. It is not on.
Who's Doc Parkinson? Where is he now to get his name?
What happened to establishing a chain of evidence?
This is intelligence, not evidence. You use this to get the evidence.
For all you know, we could be way ahead of you. I mean, you don't know what you're messing with.
It's time you cut me in. Stop keeping me out of the loop.
You've already demonstrated that you can't be trusted.
Okay.
What? Nick, come on.
All right. On the clear understanding, you're a backseat passenger and I want my hands on whoever gave you this.
He'd shoot through and you'd lose whatever else he might cough up.
All right, have it your way. This had better be good.
Sir, I'm Senior Detective Hashem. This is Detective Schultz. We're just making some general inquiries.
Anything I can help you with?
Oh, we had a bit of bad speed in town.
Speed?
Amphetamines.
Someone's been manufacturing it. We're just checking out likely sources for the ingredients.
You think they bought them here?
Well, you do sell chemicals here, don't you?
Oh, absolutely, but perfectly above board. No, you're more than welcome to check my books.
Good on you. Well, you won't mind if my friend here has a bit of a poke around with him?
No. Although I don't know what you expect to find.
Oh, well, we'll see. Now, how long have you been set up here, sir?
5, 6 years, yeah. Ever since I was downsized through the door. Retrenched. After 30 years as a chemical engineer.
You wouldn't have had any dealings with a bloke called Barry Baxter, would you?
No. Can't say I have, yeah. What company is he from? Hey, careful with that! You drop it, I'll have to decontaminate the whole place.
Well, Barry's not a company, sir. He's an individual.
That's it then, yes. I don't have anything to do with anybody who hasn't got a company order for him.
That explains it then, doesn't it?
You know, I noticed got a bit of cyanide here.
Yeah, I do a bit of smelling. It's a bit of a hobby. A few of the locals are into gold prospecting, and I extract the metal from the ore for them.
So that sounds fun.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, sir, you've been more than helpful. We've got a few other people we've got to drop in on, so we'll get out of your hair.
Nice to meet you then.
Hooroo. Bloody liar.
Too right, he is.
Well, it's all there. About everything you need to do an AmFet cook and the contaminant in our speed, cyanide.
What about Semtex?
Nothing I could see.
Did you do a thorough search?
Well, that's not possible because we didn't have a warrant.
Then what did you achieve? All you've done is warn him off.
We confirmed him as a likely source for the speed ingredients.
Likely.
Look, you didn't see his hands. He doesn't bother with gloves. I mean, maybe that's how the cyanide got into Baxter's amphetamine.
He bought stolen Semtex.
Well, that's according to your source.
My source didn't lie.
If we can link him to the AmFet cook, maybe we can link him to the bomb.
That's not evident.
Well, it's good enough to put surveillance on him.
St David's are lining that up now, and a phone intercept.
And how long's that going to take?
Well, it's the best we can do at the moment.
Then your best isn't good enough. What about the Baxters? Any fool can see that they're the weak link. Why aren't we applying pressure to them?
So, what did you have in mind?
In my day, it was called shaking the tree until something fell out.
Yeah, well, in your day, there's no such thing as civil liberties.
No, wait a tick. Tom's got a point. It's not such a bad idea to give the Baxter tree a shake again. I think it's a good idea.
Well, here we go again.
We've done this before, Mr. Schultz. Why would you want to waste your time?
I hate to admit this to you, Barry, but I find myself strangely attracted to you.
Well, what do we got to be out here for? It's bloody freezing.
Conditions are warrant there, Matthew. You've got to observe everything we search.
Yeah? Since when? Couldn't see a thing last time, down on the ground with someone sitting on my head.
I feel luck, mate.
PJ.
So that's it. A piece of glass.
Well, don't knock it until you've seen the forensic analysis.
By when? Next year? And would someone please explain to me what was ever going to be achieved with a level 1 raid?
What else could we do?
Well, there was no way we could get permission to use the sockies again unless we had hard evidence that the Baxters posed a serious and imminent threat.
Did you even try?
Well, what's the point? I mean, it would have been turned down.
Your choice, Senior. You can either get in there with a will or you can sit on your hands to the point of downright incompetence.
I'm not wearing it anymore.
Hey, mate, calm down, will you? Just take a deep breath, count to 10. You'll be right.
Mr. Nick, why are you letting him ride us like this?
Just calm yourself down, all right? Don't blow a gasket here. Anything that keeps them away from the Baxters is a good thing. What I don't want is you going further.
I've had it. Look, enough is enough.
Listen, mate, it's all right. In fact, we're doing very well. I've just installed a couple of listening devices at the Baxter house.
What I get? What do you got, mate?
Oh, nothing much, just family squabbles.
Oh, beautiful. Let's have a listen.
Shut up, the both of you. Just do it. You don't do nothing else useful around here.
That's what I love, mate. Big happy families building a better Australia, eh?
Everything around here.
Get on with it and stop your whining.
What do you think, I'm stupid or something? Look at him, he's off his face.
Leave it alone, will you?
Let him be. Just like you let Troy shoot up Speed and did nothing about
Speed.
it.
Oh, you heard him. Just shut it, you stupid mole. It's had enough of you shooting your mouth off all the way.
Lovely family.
Betty, screw up everything. I'm out of here until you can get him
Come back
straight.
here, you stupid.
Can we give the little girl a lift? Absolutely.
Tana, you all right?
Leave me alone.
Where are you off to?
Business.
Barney, what happened?
Nothing.
Who the hell did this to you?
No one.
Tani, you shouldn't be walking this road alone, especially in your state. Come on, get your cup of tea and clean you up. You're gonna need this. You're young, good looking, you're smart. Got your whole life ahead of you.
What life? You don't know anything.
I know your street's ahead of the rest of the family. Look how they treat you.
Look, if you're as smart as he thinks you are, Tony, you'll just cut him loose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, we know what they've been up to, so do you. We know about the amphetamine cook because they sold it locally.
That's bull.
They were sold for wall, Tony. They sold it uncut. We can tie them to at least 2 murders. This is very serious.
Look, this doesn't have anything to do with me. None of it.
Look, we know that. So why would you want to get caught up with the consequences?
You just don't get it, do you? I'm no dog.
Well, one tough little nut.
Oh, yeah, you got to admire family loyalty, though, don't you?
That didn't take long. What did you get out of it?
Well, Tony, not a thing, mate.
Nothing.
No.
Half an hour and you toss it in.
She was never going to give us anything.
Well, the purpose of bringing her in was to feed her information to stir up Barry.
I'm not interested in whatever silly game you think you're playing.
Might be a silly game, but it's a legitimate procedure.
You got nothing out of Doc Parkinson, you got nothing out of the raid. Now you're telling me you got nothing out of this little exercise either.
I don't think we should be discussing this in the muster room, senior.
Oh, don't you? In case you've both forgotten, we've got a dead member here. Something every other copper in the job would consider a priority for maximum effort.
You right?
I just don't believe you just said that.
No, it just confirms what I've been saying all along. He shouldn't be here. He should be away on stress leave.
No. Mate, that was something else.
That's one thing after another, PJ. I mean, he picks a public fight with Baxter, who refuses to give us the good oil on his inform, and then he tells the rest of the office and us that we're letting a dead member down.
You didn't mention Troy Baxter's death.
Well, what about it?
Do you really think Tom was responsible?
Oh, no. If I thought that, I'd have to do something about that.
Come on, Nick. Could have said he'd done it.
It was reported as an accidental death.
He was the last person to see Troy alive. And he had a very strong motive.
If he knew back then that Troy had raped and bashed Grace. If.
I have to know. One way or the other, I have to know. I want a straight answer out of you.
What?
I want you to look me in the eye and swear to me you didn't kill Troy Baxter.
I didn't kill Troy Baxter.
You have to trust that.
You can. Now get out.
Well, there you go, mate. You heard the man. Didn't kill him.
Trouble is, I don't believe him.
Well, I do.
Oh, crap. No, you don't.
Well, he might not have killed him.
Why is he behaving like this? He's covering something up.
No, it doesn't have to be that simple, mate.
Either he did or he didn't.
Well, not necessarily. How's this for a story, mate? Tom goes out there to question Troy Baxter. And Troy's fixing his car. He's off his face. He's stoned. And Troy's just dumb enough to say to Tom, hey, mate, it was a real blast raping your wife, Grace. And he's even dumber to try and go back under the car, so Tom tries to pull him out. Troy kicks out his legs. There's a struggle. He kicks the jack, and Troy's a pancake.
Well, if that be the case, why wouldn't he say so?
Oh, come on, mate, think about it. I mean, if he says, hey, I was there when Troy Baxter died, what's going to be happening? ESD will be breathing down his neck, he'll be suspended, and boom.
He wouldn't want that. Oh, the bombing's still unsolved.
Ah, he would not.
Guys, got a little job for you. Door knock.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Get a photo of Barry Baxter's car and showed around the area of Parkinson's warehouse.
Whose warehouse?
Oh, yeah, never mind about that. There's your address.
I don't know if anyone's seen it on or before the day of the bombing.
You're right.
Ta.
You think someone would have seen something?
Yeah.
So what's the time?
Lunchtime, why?
Hello, don't worry, it's the police. It's okay.
Sure.
You're right. It's okay.
You right?
How did you end up in there?
Oh, God! Look at me! Those bloody kids!
What kids?
They took my car keys in, and I just went in to get them, and the lid slammed down, and I couldn't get it open.
It's okay, calm down. So some kids took your keys?
Yeah! They snatched them right out of my hand and took off.
Where?
Somewhere back there. I chased them from the car park behind the shops.
Okay, so what's your name?
Donna Maitland.
All right, Donna, we'll give you a lift back to your car and then see if we can track down these kids, okay?
Thank you. I don't know why I chased them. I should have come straight to you guys in the first place.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Benny. I got a little job for you too.
Cool.
What is it? That was Benny Danders, a local second-hand dealer. Said some kids just tried to sell him a communion vessel.
You want us to talk to him?
No, I want you to go down to St Stephen's Catholic Church and talk to the priest there, Father Brian Haggerty, and see if anything's missing.
You got it, Sarge.
Well, nothing missing I can think of. What gave you that idea?
Well, Mr. Danders thought it might have come from here.
Benny? Well, why didn't he call me then?
Oh, it's a condition of the dealer's licence if the person looks underage or has no ID.
So he couldn't tell you what he looked like?
We might check the item with you, Father. It's a solid silver chalice with a long...
Any jobs today, Father?
There are indeed. You can sort this lot out for a start.
Like helping out after school, do you?
Yeah.
How long have you been working here?
A couple of weeks.
What's your name?
Flynn O'Donnell.
So, Flynn, what do you know about some kid trying to sell a silver cup? About, say, that big?
Oh, you mean the communion chalice? Well, that's not missing. I gave it to the lad for a job well done.
Father Haggerty, why would you give a kid something like that?
Well, there was nothing else I could do with it. You know, once they're pitted around the edge, you've got to replace them. Health regulations. You can't use them, can't sell them, can't give the beggars away.
Well, health regulation bit's sort of true, but that's all I believed.
Kid's on record for 3 shoplifting offences. Had 2 cautions, and last time he went to the children's court.
It doesn't exactly make him a criminal mastermind, Joss.
Oh, and he copped a written apology and 20 hours community service. Gee, that's obviously made a big impact on him.
Well, if Father Brian denies that there's been an offence, that's the end of it.
Do you agree with that, Constable?
I don't know.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Well, OK, I reckon the kid probably did steal the communion vessel, but Father Haggerty kind of covers for him. There's not much we can do, right?
Wrong. We're here to uphold the law, Peroni, not to sit on our hands. Come on, you two overrule.
I thought we'd sorted this matter.
The constables weren't satisfied with your explanation.
Just seemed unlikely.
Well, the boy seemed surprised.
You're not
when
doing
he
him
said...
any favours if you let him get away with this.
Get away with what?
Come on, Brian, you and I both know he took that cup.
Even if it was true, what makes you think he's gotten away with it? He's still got to live with what he's done, you know.
After you've just given him the holy seal of approval, you do realise you're putting him on the skid.
You couldn't be more wrong. There's been a big improvement in young Flynn since his mum's got off the tranks.
Yeah, I can see that.
No more stealing, shoplifting, vandalising.
He's graduated to the vestry silver.
Grace would be really disappointed to hear you say that. What about all the young hotheads you've sent down here over the years for a change of scenery?
Did it ever do any good?
What did that prove?
Never argue with the boss.
There we go. That glass from the shed was toughened. It's specially manufactured for chemical preparations involving high heat.
Oh, there's a footnote here. Though there are no traces of amphetamines were found, this is the type of apparatus commonly used in the construction of clandestine laboratories.
And what are the chances people like the Baxters will be using stuff like that for innocent purposes?
Zip.
Hey, good on you, Amy. Well done. It's good find.
Have a look.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, listen, I'm going to need a couple of uniforms for an observation post.
Whereabouts?
Holsteins. It gives a clear view of the Baxters.
When for?
About half an hour. Got to set up before it's dark.
You can't wait till Evan and Susie get back? All I've got's the trainees.
Oh, they'll do.
Is Mrs. Holstein supposed to be away?
She's in New Zealand, apparently. Her daughter's having a baby.
Oh, good on her.
The bin's out.
All right. Who'd you be tired enough to do that, do you reckon?
Tony.
Yeah.
Being tired isn't part of the Crimes Act.
Well, nobody's that dumb.
You reckon?
Brownie? Oh, well. Photograph it and bag it.
All of it? Yeah, mate, the lot.
So where do you think they're making it? Right, the Holstein place. There's Barry Baxter. What do we have here? A nice little shed.
Mate, there is a God.
We started sniffing around, they moved it way over here.
They're even dumber than Amy said they were. They probably thought we'd just lose interest in it eventually and then just move it back in.
Fat chance, I mean, it's still in use. Look at this.
Which means they're going to be back sooner rather than later for the next batch. Kelly says Nick Schultz here. Now, when did you say Mrs. Holstein was going to be back? Yeah, all right. Yes. Forget about the twins. When's she going to be back? Next week. Beautiful. Now, I hope you weren't planning on doing anything tonight.
Who gave it to you?
It's from Ben. I just hope it wasn't super expensive, Chrissy.
Are you kidding? It's 18 carat. That would have cost a fortune.
Hi. Oh, it's too much, isn't it?
Anyone we know?
We pulled her out of a rubbish skip today.
It's got to be a good story.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Let's do a squash, thanks.
So, Kelly and Joss, they coming?
No, they're doing a job for Nick.
It must be my turn by now.
You've had them for ages.
Can you believe how dark it is?
Oh, like the inside of a cow.
Yuck.
Oh, my God.
What? What can you say they're coming?
It's worse. It's this big, fat, hairy-looking thing.
Oh, yeah.
No,
sure.
seriously. I think it's seen us. Get down. Get down.
Oh,
Get
you
down.
are such a tosser, Peroni.
It's coming this way. What are we going to do?
Oh, I could suggest a few things you could do.
Oh!
Oh.
Right, you guys okay?
I'm fine, but I think Peroni just messed his pants.
All right, here we go. Coffee. And the finest burgers.
You are very naughty.
Oh, it's true. It was my first job. I didn't have a clue.
So how do you stay so nice when you got to deal with all this irky stuff?
I don't know.
You know what I think? I think you've got really good karma. I can tell that about a guy.
Well, what else can you tell?
I can tell.
Oh! Theo! Let me go!
Hey, mate. Hey, mind your own business, bud. I said let her go.
Let me go! Theo!
Mate, take it easy. Guess what? You picked the wrong pub, mate.
You're under arrest.
You okay?
Yeah.
Come on, out.
Look, I'm sorry. I mean, what can I say? Call me a bloody idiot, but I love her.
You've got an interesting way of showing it.
She drives me crazy, okay? I mean, you know what it's like.
Well, I don't, Theo. Not unless you tell me.
We're living together, right? And I'd do anything for her. Give her everything. I mean everything. I come home one day, bang, she's gone. Cleaned me out.
What, you saying she's stolen things from you?
You're damn right she stole things from me. The stereo, TV, half my CDs. Man, it's my stuff and I want it back, right?
Did she tell you she was going?
Mate, if she told you that, she's lying. You can't believe a word that comes out of that girl's mouth.
Well, this sounds like a nightmare, Mr. Colurgis.
Yeah, it is. Look at me, I'm wrecked.
Then why would you want her back?
Where else is she gonna go? Can't do a bloody thing for herself, you know?
I'm like so over it, but he just won't accept that I don't want to be with him.
So what was the relationship like when you guys were together?
You're great, if you don't mind getting belted up and told how useless you are. You saw how he is.
So he's assaulted you before? How many times?
Heaps of time. He's just got an awful temper and he just loses it, you know? Even told me he'd kill me if I ever tried to leave him.
He specifically said that?
Yeah, lots of times. Why do you think I'm so scared of him?
Donna, have you ever taken out an intervention order?
I don't know.
You would remember if you had. It's a court thing.
No, I haven't. I just want it to be over. I just want my life back.
You are being charged with intentionally causing injury, Mr.
What
Colurgis.
injury?
You struck Constable Jones, who has bruising to the ribs.
You call that
this
an injury?
Now, the law calls that an injury. It's an indictable offence, so you would
Give me
be
a break.
advised. What's that
Just
word?
shut
up and listen.
So I'll run you home, make sure everything's secure, and get it St David's coppers to keep an eye on you, okay?
You're not going to get away with this. I want my stuff back.
Don't you make it any worse, Theo.
I haven't got your stuff, I swear.
I hope you haven't been telling lies about me, sweetheart, because that would make me really annoyed.
Listen, pal, you go anywhere near her ever again, you're gone.
Take my advice, mate. She's not worth the effort.
Hey, Jonesy, just get her out of here.
So, what's the story, Sergeant?
No sign of movement at the Baxter place or the old barn. Kelly and Joss have been sent home to get some sleep.
Where are the others?
Amy's on deck in the surveillance van.
With more than the rest of them put together, that girl.
Apparently Nick's buying PJ breakfast.
Guys, you might want to hear this.
Hello? We're going to do it now.
Something's up.
What's the bloody rush? You thought we were doing it later. Well, I've changed my mind. Is that right with you? I've changed my mind, right? The place is going to be crawling with coppers. You want to see us going over there?
Whenever you're about to bloody eat, alert the station, will you? They're moving.
It's going to be our last batch, matey. Then we have to move it all.
Oh, what? But we just set it up.
When they hand out the stupid pills, you're at the front of the queue, won't you? You and your bloody brother. Either the gear moves or we have to. What would you rather?
Well, where are you going to stash it all? Not back in the house.
Sweet, she's all there.
Please don't move! Please don't move! Knees! Hands on your knees! On your knees! Down! Down! Don't move!
It's not worth getting out of bed some days, is it, Barry?
Don't move!
See, the thing is, you were there, and so was the amphetamine manufacturing gear.
I've never seen it before.
Really? So you've got some other explanation for why you were there?
Yeah, no comment.
Well, that's up to you, Barry. But right now, mate, we've got enough to charge you with conspiracy to manufacture and trafficking.
Look, I might be up for accessory, but forget conspiracy. The boys set this up. I've just been along for the ride in this one.
Really? That's interesting. Gee, I wonder where they would have got their contacts to set themselves up.
I don't even like to think about it, Mr. Schultz. I really don't.
I'll bet you don't, Barry. You see, I can see where you get your contacts. 10 years in jail. Your boys?
I'll tell you what. You forget conspiracy. I'll put my hand up for accessory. Save the trouble, eh?
No, I don't think so. We've got other matters to put to you, Mr. Baxter.
What matters?
Oh, mate, we'll come to that later. I'm suspending this interview. 10:34 to make further inquiries. Yeah, Barry, you know what they say, mate? An admission is a very good start to an investigation.
All right, you're being charged with conspiracy to manufacture a drug of dependence and trafficking a drug of dependence.
Bullshit, we never done nothing.
Get your mouth shut.
You've been remanded to St David's...
Detective Sergeant,
Senior. For the 30th of August. Now, I'm going to ask you to sign the warrant sheet, but first I need to ask you whether you are happy with your treatment here
What the
today.
hell's the point of charging him with drug offences? What about the bombing?
Well, we've got our reasons, I think. This is the time
They
to
won't get bail. What more do you want?
I want them charged with the bombing.
Look, until we get the forensic in, we're treading water.
How long is it going to take? And what if it turns up nothing?
Well, we can't charge them until we've got a case.
Then bring in Doc Parkinson. He's the key to this, and you're letting him slip through your fingers.
Look, if we bring him in without anything on him, he could blow completely.
Listen, just get on with your job, Tom, and we'll do ours, okay?
Barry Baxter couldn't have built that bomb if his life depended on it. Had to be you. You're the one that bought that Semtex off the ex-commander. Well, hasn't he had a chat to you yet? He was going to.
Who told you this?
He did. I've got to say he wasn't very pleased with you bringing the heat down on him. And you're not going to get very far in this if he comes after you.
Why are you telling me this?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Mr. Parkinson. Right now, that ex-commando's the least of your worries. The Baxters have been in my interview room now for the last hour and a half. I'd say you've got, about an hour before they turn you over.
I had no idea what the damn fool was going to do with it.
If I were you, I'd get in first. They're going to hang it on you. You can count on that.
I can't. Don't you understand? It wouldn't be worth my life if I talked.
They'd have to find you first. I can look after you on witness protection, but in jail you'd be a very easy target.
Can you guarantee my safety?
No problem.
You went there, you had a discussion with him without our knowledge, and you promised him witness protection.
He asked for it, I agreed. That was the deal.
Now, in doing so, you damaged his bloody credibility as a witness. It's called coercion.
Only if it's bait to get him talking, not if he's already owned up and fears the consequences.
Just why would he do that?
Hey, Dr. Neville Parkinson at the desk. Nick asking for you.
Well, he's already put the bomb in Barry Baxter's hands. Do you want him or not?
I am going to get immunity and protection here, aren't I?
Well, we'd need to hear your story before we have that conversation, Mr. Parkinson.
Yeah, well, I would have come to see you back then, only you've got to be lunatics to do a thing like that. I mean, capable of anything.
Then why did you build him something as lethal as a bomb, sir?
Good Lord, no, I didn't. I just made it to see if I could do it, you know, tinkering. I know it sounds utterly stupid, but when I was offered the Semtex...
So how did it get into Barry Baxter's hands?
Well, he came in looking for chemicals while I was putting it together, you know. I mean, he took a bit of interest in it and he wanted to buy it.
And you didn't see anything suspicious in that at all?
Hell no, nothing like this. No, look, he said he needed to dig a dam on his property and I just rather wanted to see a bigger bang it made.
Right, I see. So you give Barry a backpack full of Semtex. You tell Barry go out and stand in the middle of a paddock and undo the buckles. Did you also tell him he wouldn't be around to enjoy his dam?
What happens now?
Well, he'll be charged with possessing explosive substances and he'll be dealt with.
No way, that wasn't the deal.
No, the deal is exactly what we've got to protect here. If he's going to be a credible witness, we can't let him walk out of here unscathed.
No jail and he gets witness protection.
Wake up to yourself. He'll get a smack on the wrist and he's already fired off a request for witness protection.
Yeah, but right now, what happens to me?
I'd suggest you keep a low profile till we get the nod.
That's it?
Yeah, I'll be thankful you're that much, mate. Yeah, on your bike.
You interested in an attempted murder charge against the Baxters?
Oh, what you got?
I've just been going over that report on the four-wheel drive that went through the front of Susan Croydon's place.
Yeah, the dentist's car?
Yeah, it says here that there's a ski rack on the car.
Yeah, there was.
Did you notice if Matt was wearing gloves when you brought him in this morning?
Yeah, why?
It's just that I noticed he was wearing ski gloves the other day when we did the raid. I mean, does he look like a skier to you?
Good on you, Amy. Go for it. They'll be in the prisoner's locker with the belts and stuff. Oh, you want to watch her? She's pure licorice. She'll give you a run for your money.
I didn't know it was a race.
It's always a race, mate. It's always a race.
I want you to return it and get the ridiculous amount of money you paid for it refunded.
You don't like it?
No, the watch is gorgeous, Ben, but I won't accept it. You're a great guy, but I don't need this, and I don't want this heavy-duty obligation between us.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to load you up with baggage.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You're a really good friend to me, and that means more than anything.
So, no more expensive gifts.
Excuse me, I just need the prisoner's property unlocked, Sarge.
Yeah, sure. What do you need?
Yep. They're definitely mine. It's where I had the stack last year at Aspen.
And where did you last see the gloves?
I know it probably sounds a bit corny, but in the glove box in my car.
Your stolen four-wheel drive?
Yeah, that's right.
Guess you're one big happy family, aren't they?
You think Matt knows his old man fingered him for the speed?
Nah, Barry will just be coaching him and not lie. They've decided to tell.
Yes.
Oh.
Boss,
Barry.
I've got a Father Brian Hegarty here who wants to work with you.
How do you want to play this, old son?
Well, Matt looks like one very itchy and scratchy speed freak, and I think he's definitely on the down escalator.
Divide and conquer?
You're right, mate.
Told you. Turned up back at the vestry this morning.
Only because your little pilfer got sprung.
No, because I forgave him for knocking it off.
You're a mug, Brian. All you're doing is teaching him to be smarter about not getting caught.
Surely I don't have to explain the concept of forgiveness to you, Tom. Judge that ye be not judged. You of all people have good reason to work hard on
I'm
that at
well
the
aware of the dogma.
Dogma? You're full of rage and despair, but by forgiving the bastards you can lose all that and get on with your life.
Easier said than done.
I didn't say it'd be easy. What you're facing would take most of us a lifetime to achieve.
Yeah, well, I've got better things to do with what's left of my life.
Tom, you've always had a strong faith.
Whatever I had, I don't have anymore.
Let it work for you at a time like this. Come to confession. Talk to me.
My faith died when I fished my murdered wife's body out of that filthy creek. Now, if you don't mind, I've got crimes to solve.
What's he doing here?
Inside, Mr. Baxter.
I want to observe this interview.
No, you gotta be kidding.
My station, my people, I'm entitled.
All right, fair enough. But I can give you a sneak preview and save the effort. He's going to sit there, he's going to deny all connection to the bombing, and he's going to load it all onto the dead man, Troy.
Well, it had to be Troy. Who else could have done such a dirty thing? I'm telling you, Mr. Schultz has been an absolute nightmare trying to control that boy. I should have realised he wasn't mine.
So where do you think he got the bomb from?
I don't know. He must have bought some stuff and made it.
Where do you get the expertise to do that?
Well, how would I know? Ask Matt. Like you said before, I've been in the nick for the last 10 years.
Matt. Now you're suggesting Matt had something to do with it.
No, no way. No way. Matt's a good boy. Mind you, they didn't tell me everything they were up to. Then you put a stop to it.
I'd hope so. I'd hate to think he'd give him a licence for rape and murder.
What's he talking about?
His wife. DNA results are back. It's been confirmed that Troy raped her.
So that's why you killed him.
Matthew Baxter, come and join us in the interview.
Staunch.
Thought you might like to see this, Detective Sergeant.
Oh, thank you very much.
Look, I told you, I found the ski gloves.
Found them in the glove box of the four-wheel drive that crashed into Susan Croydon's bedroom.
Which means we've got enough to charge you with attempted murder.
Oh, fair go. I didn't know it was a bedroom.
What about the bombing?
I didn't know nothing about the bomb. Didn't have nothing to do with it.
That's not what your dad says, Matthew.
I didn't know nothing about what Troy was doing.
Well, your old man says you're thick as thieves.
Well, he was me brother. It still doesn't mean I know nothing. I've got to have a fag or something.
Your dad, Barry, said that you were the one who gave Clancy the bomb.
Paul, he wouldn't have said that. He just said the same as me. It was Troy that done everything.
What makes you say that?
Because he would have.
He just told you to say that to steer it away from him, didn't he?
No, he wouldn't have said that. He and I had nothing to do with it.
Your old man says that you and Troy cooked this up together and he knew nothing about it till after Troy died.
He wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have said that.
How else would we know that it was you who gave Clancy the bomb and told him to give it directly to Senior Sergeant Croydon here?
Because that's what he said to the bloody retard.
Who's he?
Dad! I didn't even know he had it. He was laughing about it afterwards, talking about paying you all out. Said he'd waited 10 years for this.
Do you understand that you've been charged with 2 counts of murder?
You got nothing against me. Where's the evidence? What a cracker.
Oh, I'll make it more than a cracker. We've got 2 direct witnesses.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit. One of them sold you the bomb, and the other one you might know quite well. He heard you laughing about getting the coppers. It seems you told him you'd waited 10 years to do it.
You little dog! You bloody little give up bastard! You won't last 5 minutes on the inside, you hear me? Your payday's coming, son! Your payday's coming!
Well done, you two.
Yeah, here's to PJ and Nick.
Yeah, to the end of the Baxters, eh?
Where's Tom?
He didn't want to come.
That's a pity.
So, how long will they get?
You got to be tried first.
Don't expect them back any time soon.
Will Matt's admission stand up in court?
It's all legal. We've got Doc Parkinson's evidence to back it.
Which you wouldn't have if I hadn't found him for you.
Wow, that's true.
I think I'm owed an apology.
Well, what, you were right about the Baxters. Is that what you want to hear?
To start.
Well, you had a bit more intelligence than we did.
Intelligence isn't evidence, as you well know.
Can I get your drink, boss?
Yeah, seeing as we're celebrating both Nick's success and farewelling him, I'll have a scotch, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get that, Sarge. Well, she knows how to ruin a party. Hey, any sign of...
Ben's not here yet, and Jonesy's in his room. He's doing it tough.
Gin and tonic. Can I buy you another one?
No, thanks.
Thanks very much for everything.
It'll get better. You'll be all right. Hey, just do us a favour, will you? You want to keep an eye on Tom? Just let me know about any more accidental deaths.
Will do. Okay. See you in court.
Yeah, right, mate. Ta-da.
Ta-da. Hey, what happened to the party?
Oh, that's still going on. Yeah, I'm just getting something out of my room.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, where's Nick?
He's gone, mate. Why?
Just had a call from St David's. They've got a huge fire in a chemicals place.
What, Doc?
Doc Parkinson, yeah. Place went up like a rocket. They reckon he's gone. Want to go after Nick?
No. I let him go. It's a long drive.
Right.